I wish I could explain to you guys just how similar it feels right now to 2016. Altcoins were bubbling up, and there were so many projects deserving of a second look. One of those projects at the time was a little-known company called AntShares that would eventually rebrand to Neo, and at the peak of the bull market was giving 375,000% returns. That's a 3,750x. Think about that for a minute. While I can't pinpoint exactly which coins are going to give those types of returns, we can certainly try to pick some big winners that could be the next coin to make millionaires. Let's get it. Welcome to BitBoyCrypto, the hardest working channel in crypto. If you're new, hit that subscribe button and join both my Telegram groups to learn more about crypto or connect with me personally. All right, guys, today we are going to be discussing some hot up-and-coming coins. These are going to be kind of all over the board, and some are extremely tiny projects with a ton of upside, and others here are a little bigger but have massive potential. The coins we cover today are many that the community has asked me to look into, and for some, I've liked what I saw. So let's go ahead and get started with 5 coins you should put on your radar for the next bull run. First, we have ShareRing. Now, I've had this one force-fed down my throat by a ton of people. They believe that ShareRing has the potential to revolutionize the travel industry when it comes to crypto. Now, this one isn't even on CoinMarketCap yet, maybe due to the fact the actual market cap numbers are a little fuzzy. Usually this means there is more risk with these projects, but could also be more reward. The chart has gone absolutely insane lately, as you can tell. Now, recently they were moved onto the Binance DEX for trading, so this was big news and has caused the price to skyrocket. ShareRing is a decentralized ecosystem that works with identity verification, but mostly it's known for the ShareRing travel app. If you used travel websites before, I would kind of consider this to be similar to Kayak. It's an accommodation aggregator, basically. It compiles prices and listings from a ton of different travel sites and displays them neatly for you to choose from. ShareRing works on the same principle, built as the only app you need to book travel on distributed ledger technology. A competitor to ShareRing would be Travala, but Travala only does hotels, I believe. ShareRing can be your go-to one-stop shop for travel. When the bull run in 2017 was dying down and the bear crash in 2018 occurred, the latest hot projects were centered all around the sharing economy. Think Uber, Airbnb, Turo, etc., except for all ran on blockchain. And when you really think about the sharing economy, decentralization on the blockchain is the next evolution for each of those companies. There has to be some level of centralization, I suppose, in order for a company or an app to get off the ground. But think about how much money Uber takes from its drivers that are running the whole service. Think of the fees that Airbnb guests pay to the company instead of the people who are renting the properties. It seems as if companies like Uber are going to end up getting the same thing done to them that they did to taxi cabs. In some ways, they cut out the middleman by removing taxis. Could the sharing economy become the way that Uber gets Ubered? I think it's altogether possible, and seems like the next evolution. Drivers getting to keep more of the money that they earn sounds like a good thing. Now, as I mentioned, this idea was heating up in 2017 before getting crushed in 2018 by a bear market. But with excitement coming back to crypto and altcoins picking up speed, it is possible that companies like ShareRing could get a big boost when people start to focus back on the sharing economy. Next, we have Band Protocol. You guys love this one too, getting a lot of requests for it. So many people have sent stuff on this one to me, and I decided to finally look at it, and I understand why they like it. Everyone's looking for the next Chainlink. Link has proven to be a unicorn in our space that continues to defy expectations. We've discussed Teller as a project that works on a more decentralized version of the oracles that Chainlink has become famous for. Now we have a new competitor to the oracle game with Band. But Band Protocol is a new competitor in the game, and it connects on-chain data to off-chain data through infamous oracles. They actually think they are a better version of Link. Now, that might sound like blasphemy to those who are holding Link, but there should be plenty of room for competitors. Then actually bring competition along may be good for development. I mean, a good backup QB in the NFL makes starting quarterbacks do one of two things: either fold under the pressure or get better. Now, I know some of you will have to Google quarterback to find out what I'm talking about. Band is a secure, scalable blockchain agnostic decentralized oracle, and it is already starting to make waves. We aren't talking about a tiny cap project here. It's actually almost a top 100 project, and look at the chart. It is absolutely insane. But the upward momentum here is very strong because, as you can see, it is not a straight up and down vertical wick. It's actually straight up movement spread over several days. Very impressive chart here. It's already at all-time highs and doesn't really show signs of slowing down in the moment. One of the reasons, though, that the project could possibly give Link a run for its money is simply based on the money backing it. Band Protocol is backed by Sequoia, one of the biggest VC and capital firms in the game. So you know they are not playing around. We'll get back to that in a moment. Now, one thing I like about Band here is that it uses the Cosmos SDK. If you've watched this channel, you know I love anything that uses the tech from Cosmos. It is one of the best projects from that perspective. Working with Cosmos allows any project to be more flexible and be able to work across many blockchains. But let's be honest here. It is hard to see any project truly being able to compete with Chainlink. But they also didn't give David a real shot at Goliath, and we know how that ended. Third, we have Cardia Chain. Now, this is a project showing up all over my radar right now. It's coming in at number 497, which is about the same place where I caught Nimic, and that 400 to 500 range seems to be a good one, where I found a lot of big-time gems that go on to get in the top 100 to 200 range. Could Cardia Chain be next? Cardia Chain is a hybrid blockchain solution for enterprises and governments, but right now, mainly what people associate it with is esports. They recently signed a deal with ON Sports, a top sports content platform in Vietnam. They have a user base of 200,000 plus. The Kai token will work with the ON Sports dApp in order for users to play prediction games, donate tokens to their favorite players, earn tokens by performing various tasks, and to win merch. But the big news recently is their esports platform will be powered by Chainlink's oracles, and we know whatever they touch seems to turn to gold. And listen, the fact Sequoia is behind them cannot be understated. They back winners, there's no doubt about that. You don't become one of the biggest backers behind many of the top projects in crypto and beyond by putting your chips behind losers. So watch out for Cardia Chain to either give you a heart attack or help you to cash in. Next, we have another interesting low capper for you with TokenBox. TBX is coming in at number 1197 on CoinMarketCap. Like, it's really crazy how many killer projects, not just under $10 million in cap that we found that I'm giving you, but just how tiny these cappers are. $432,000 cap for this one. And it's got big things coming. This project has been around since 2018, and as you can see, has been in accumulation for quite some time, but is finally awoken from the dead. TokenBox is a platform for portfolio managers. They also have their own exchange, though, and have 30 trading pairs already materialized. Now, the interesting thing here is that when you look at the chart, the launch of the exchange seems to be what really kicked off the resurgence. But as for the original use case of TokenBox as a channel for portfolio management, it seems to work hand in hand with having an exchange. I mean, what better way to empower people handling portfolios and to actually build an exchange into the platform? So now the portfolios can be managed actively, with trading also within one platform. Seems like a win-win to me, and could be why we are starting to see this project wake up and come to life. Next, we have another project that has recently showed signs of life after seemingly being pounded into submission: Mainframe. MFT was launched with a lot of hype back in 2018, and many people expected it to be the next big thing. The problem was that it launched at about the worst possible time near the end of 2018, when the price got absolutely brutally destroyed for coins across the board, from Bitcoin all the way to the sketchiest altcoin. But Mainframe is now starting to wake up and show some promise. Now, you guys see that little tick at the end of this chart? That's what we like to see. Here's the thing. Should these projects be worth 100x where they are now? Probably not in terms of actual value, but should they be valued more than they are right now at the moment? Yeah, most definitely. So what exactly is Mainframe? Mainframe is a player in the DeFi space. It's one of these projects that basically does everything DeFi, but isn't a pure DeFi coin according to CoinMarketCap. But it specializes in allowing users to be the bank and assist others by providing loans through their lending protocol. Really, when you start to break it down, it begins to sound like every other DeFi project we've talked about on this channel. So the better question, other than why will it pump, would be why the heck wouldn't it pump? Seems much more likely for projects in the DeFi space to make huge gains over the summer than to fade into obscurity. So let's see if Mainframe can maintain some relevance. But now it's your turn. What do you think about these low cap gems? And what do you think about the bigger caps? Could they muscle their way into competing with the big boys? Let me know by dropping your comments down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to smash the like button and hit subscribe to become a member of the Bit Squad. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day. BitBoy out.